Hello everyone, I am Dr. Chitrasan Padi, Associate Professor SR University, Warangal. Today we will discuss about the extension system in India. So coming to the first point. So extension system in India is at a central level, Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare is working, and under this ICAR, Indian Council of Agricultural Research, that is located in New Delhi, that is working, and Director of Extension is there, and in state level, Departments of Agriculture, at state level, state level, state level, DOA, Department of Agriculture is working, and also state agricultural universities are working, SAUs are working. And in district level, line departments such as agriculture, animal husbandry, horticulture fisheries are working, and KVKs are working, Krishi Vigyan Kendras are also working, and there is Agricultural Technology Management Agency, ATMA, and that is coordinating the line departments activities. Line departments such as agriculture, horticulture, veterinary, fishery departments activities for conducting the farmers trainings, demonstrations, and meetings. Then this is extension systems in India. Other extension systems like producer organizations are there, cooperatives are there, milk society is there, and also civil society organization is there. Civil society organization is there, and civil society organization is there, and non-government organizations, NGOs, there are various NGOs that are working at the grassroots level. They are working at the grassroots level, and working for the farmers, for the communities, and they all form the pluralistic extension system in India. Together they form the pluralistic extension system in India. Then what do we mean by pluralistic extension systems? When all the systems, government, private, NGOs, non-government organizations, cooperatives, all they work together. To, it is called as a pluralistic extension systems. So pluralistic extension system is public system plus other systems. So at the public the system is central, state, district level, central, state, district level, and also other systems means farmers producer organizations, cooperatives, NGOs, and civil society organizations, and farmer groups. So together they constitute the pluralistic extension system. Pluralistic extension system. Then this is the agriculture extension system in India. Central level Union Minister of Agriculture is there. A central level Union Minister of Agriculture is there. Under that ICAR is there. Indian Council of Agriculture is ICAR is there. And under this Zonal Project Directors are there. Under the KVKs means Krishi Vigyan Kendras are there that are doing the applied research and providing training support and demonstration to the farmers. And under Director Extension, ATMA is working. ATMA means Agricultural Technology Management and Agricultural Technology Management Agency, that is coordinating the activities of all the line departments in the district level, for example, agriculture, horticulture, animal husbandry, fishery, and providing the demonstration to the farmers, training to the farmers, conducting awareness meeting among the farmers in coordination with the line departments. And the state line departments, agriculture, horticulture, dairy, fisheries, sericulture are there. Then under state agricultural university SAUs, so these are dealing with teaching, research, extension activities. And under extension activities, KBKs are there. KBKs are linked with the training capacity building of extension workers as well as farmers. Extension workers and farmers. and farmers. And in private sector farms and non-government organizations, private sector farms are there, and NGOs serving men and women farmers. Then at state level, already I told you, state SUs are there. Under SUs, various colleges of agriculture or faculty agriculture, horticulture, veterinary, dairy, agriculture engineering, forestry, college of home science are there. And directorate of research is there, directorate of research is there, and director extension is there. Under director extension, KVKs are there, Pacific and Kendras are there. And under volunteer organizations are also providing farm families support for farm families and rural people. Then regarding there are 66 ICR central research institutes are there, and national research centers are 15. And under ICR, Indian Council of Agricultural Research, there are 4 deemed universities. We can call it DUs. 4 deemed universities, DUs are there. 4 DUs and deemed universities are there. And project directors are 12. And all India coordinated research projects, AICR, PSR 152. Then total state agricultural universities support ICR 29. And total state agricultural universities are 75 in number. Total agricultural universities, state agricultural universities. Then the National Academy of Agricultural Research Management, that is NARM. It is one institution under ICR that is conducting research and training in agricultural research management. And the ICR, the Indian Council of Agricultural Research, has established 8 TTCs and training centers, and 731 KBKs, Pacific and Kendras, at district level to provide the innovative institutional model. These are acting at the innovative institutional models. Innovative institutional models for transfer of technology to the farmers. So these are the extension efforts in the pre-independence area, divided into 2 phases. First phase is pre-independence program, that is from 1866 to 1947, and second one is post-independence program, that is from 1947 to 1952. Then we study about the pre-independence program. Under pre-independence program, Sriniketan project is there. Sriniketan project is there. That was started by the famous poet Rabindranath Tagore in 1922 in collaboration with MSc. And this is located in Sriniketan in Viswabharati in West Bengal. And this is one part of rural reconstruction program. Rural reconstruction program. Then the objectives are improve rural livelihood, then promote self-reliance. Means people can be dependent upon themselves for their livings by utilizing natural and human resources available in the locality, and develop the agriculture and village industries in the locality, in the community, village industries, so that people can use their own products and services, and improve education and social conditions. Improve education and social conditions. Improve the education and social conditions. Then what are the activities under Sriniketan project? Major activities are agricultural improvement programs. How cottage and village industries can be better developed in village, so that people can be dependent upon their own goods and services. And proper education and training was emphasized. Proper education and training, how people get the proper education, they can get the proper training. Health, there is more emphasis on health, improving the health standard of people, and sanitation was given more importance. And overall, how the cooperative development can be possible. That was given main emphasis. Then the common features are community participation. How people can be participated at community level means community people can participate for the developmental activities, implementation of various kinds of activities. Integrated rural development means how the integrated rural development can be possible. Means all overall development can be possible. That was main features. And focus on self-help means people can help themselves for the betterment of their living by utilizing all the natural resources, human resources available in their area, by getting help through the communities. Then what are the limitations here? Limitations means actually limited area was taken for this, limited area was taken, and due to resource constraints are there. The resource constraints are also there. That is why there is a problem for implementation. And there's a slow expansion was there. Slow expansion was there. Then coming to Gurgaon attempt, it is one of the earliest attempts for upliftment of the rural areas on a mass scale in India. It was started in 1920 by F.L. Bryan, and it was conducted in Gurgaon of Haryana, and it is the first mass rural upliftment, first mass rural upliftment effort in India, first mass rural upliftment effort in India. And then Government of India supported ₹1 crore grant for this, which acted as stimulus. And also there is focus on rural reconstruction, and also there is major emphasis on behavioral change of the people, and also the various administrative initiatives were taken under this project. Various kind of administrative initiatives were taken under this project. Then what are the objectives under this project? Increasing the agricultural production. How increasing agricultural production can be improved, that is the main emphasis. And people, instead of doing the wasteful expenditure, how they can utilize in other useful ways. That was one of the objectives. And improving the health standards of the people, how people can get awareness about their own health. They can improve the health standards. That was main emphasis. Then organize various kinds of welfare programs. That is main emphasis. Then coming to Sevagram attempts of Mahatma Gandhi, the father of nation, and this was initially through in the All India Spinners Association in 1920. All India Spinners Association in 1920, and later All India Village Industry Association through All India Village Industry Association, and it was located in Wardha in Sevagram. Then what are the objectives under the main objective are how underprivileged people can get the benefit, how people can achieve self-dependency, because during the maximum emphasis was given by Mahatma Gandhi that how people can be self-dependent, they can use their own goods and services, and they can be self-dependent by using their own goods and services. And how basic education about health, self-awareness can be given, health and hygiene sanitation, the basic education could be provided to people so that they can live a better living. Then improving the rural life. So what is the philosophy under there? Because salvation of India lies in villages. If India is to get freedom, we have to improve the villages at first. Otherwise, it is very difficult to get the freedom. And promotion of cottage industries were given emphasis. Because people will use the cottage industries. They can produce their own clothes. and also they can boycott the foreign goods and services, and they can be dependent upon the Swadeshi items and decentralization of production, and how villages can be self-sufficient in by utilizing all kind of natural resources, human resources available in villages. How they can be self-dependent and they can earn their basic living. They can earn their basic living. Basic living. Then what are the major activities under there? Promotion of village industries. Village industries means people can get the self-employment, they can produce the goods there, and also they can depend upon their own goods and services. And the basic and adult education is given emphasis. How people get basic non-formal education so that they can be getting educated means they can participate in various community activities, they can take care of their own health, they can take care of the agricultural and allied activities for better production and productivity. And rural sanitation was given importance. Rural sanitation was given importance. Then upliftment of women and backward communities are upliftment of women and backward communities were given emphasis. Then how people can improve their own health standards, and how people can maintain the basic hygiene required at community level. Then educational new training were given to the people, and learning by doing means people can learn means they can learning by doing. If they will do means they can learn better, and skill-based education, how people can be skilled. That was main emphasis. Then school as a community center, and school as a community center was given emphasis. And development ahead, heart and hand. Development ahead means in mentally, physically, and by communication. How people can be strong. Then agriculture economic activities are given emphasis. Agriculture and animal husbandry, how people can be improving the agricultural production and productivity. And then dairy, animal husbandry. Animal husbandry means how they take care of cows, bullocks, buffaloes in communities for their better living and self-dependent, and use of local resources. And people can learn the use of organic manure, they can produce and use. And village industries, basically khadi and crafts were given more emphasis. Then approach was bottom up approach, means how people at the grassroots level can participate in the program. They can be a part of the program, they can participate in the community activities. That is main point, how the program will start from the grassroots level and you can go to the upper levels. So community participation given more importance, and self-help principle, how people can help themselves. That is main emphasis. And moral and social reform were given emphasis. Moral and social reforms were given emphasis. Marthanam project was started in the year It was started in the year 1921, and the initiator of this project was Dr. Spencer Hatch. And it was located in Trivandrum, Kerala. It was supported by the YMCA, means Young Men's Christian Association, and also Christian organizations. And during that time, maximum emphasis was given on paddy and cotton cultivation, paddy and coconut cultivation, not cotton, paddy and coconut cultivation. And this is because this is the need for rural upliftment during that time, how rural villages can be uplifted, people can improve their socioeconomic status. So other objectives are improving the agricultural and livelihood activities, other livelihood activities, Then promote self-reliance. How people can be reliance means dependent upon own selves or themselves for better living, and develop rural skills. How people can be skilled in the rural areas. And also, initially it was a threefold program. Threefold means spirit, mind, how people can develop the mentality, and how people can be physically strong. Spirit means how people can be strong in their soul, spirit, mind, and body. And later on, it become the fivefold program. Means additionally, economic and social development, how people can be uplifted economically and how people can improve their social status. So economic and social, these two were given emphasis. Later it became the fivefold program. So coming to Firka development program, it was initiated by it is the government sponsored programs, government sponsored program, started in the year 1946, and it was started in Madras state during time Madras. It was named as Madras during time it is Tamil Nadu. And this is based on the Gandhian concept of Gram Swaraj. Gram Swaraj. Firka means a group of villages is called a Firka. A group based area based approach. Firka means a group of villages. A group of villages is called Firka. And objectives were short term. What are the short term objectives? Improve communication. Improve the communication in the rural areas. Better road constructions. Water supply with all people in the community. Then long term is how by doing all these activities like communication, road supply, how ultimately how people can achieve this self-reliance, self-sufficiency, self-dependent, how people can be self-dependent, and by improving the agriculture facilities, irrigation facilities in the communities, and livestock development, cows, bullocks, buffaloes, and other animals, how other livestock animals, how this can be developed. Then what are the major activities were taken during time? Formation of panchayats, development of cooperatives were given main emphasis, and Khadi and village industries promotion was given emphasis. Khadi and village industries and rural infrastructure development, how this can be developed. Then what are the features, sir? Area-based development was given emphasis. Area-based development. This is a government-led program and focus on all-round development of the people were given emphasis. All-round development of the people were given emphasis. And what are the limitations here? The limitations are limited coverage, and people's participation were lacking. And there are some constants in administration. Administrative constants are there for the implementation of this program. Then coming to post-independence programs, ETWA pilot project was started in 1948, and it was started by Albert Mayer. He was an American architect and town planner. He got the support from the government of Uttar Pradesh and also guidance from experts like Horace Holmes. And the project began in the village of Mahiwa in the Etwa district of Uttar Pradesh. Mahiwa in the Etwa district of Uttar Pradesh. Scale. Initially it covered 64 villages. Later on extended to 97 villages in 1951 and reaching over 300 villages by 1956. So there are some significant achievements because the concept of VLW came, village level worker, VLWs. village level worker with the concept of VLWs comes. Introduce multi-purpose VLW systems, multi-purpose VLW system. This is the backbone of India's external services. This concept was the backbone of the multi-purpose VLW system, is the backbone of the India's external system services. Agricultural breakthroughs, improved seeds, fertilizers, given emphasis on improved seeds. Improved seeds, how people can get the improved seeds. They can get the fertilizers. They can maintain the soil conservation, and so that wheat and potato yield were significantly increased. What are the core objectives? What kind of productive and social improvement could be achieved in every district through? By this term, by self-help, cooperation, and using the modern agricultural technologies. Modern agricultural technologies. How there will be production and productivity can be improved and social improvement can be possible. How production and productivity can be increased and social improvement can be possible. Can be possible. Then this significant achievements already told this. Then integrated rural development, how it is possible. Integrated means in the rural area as a total, how as a whole it can be developed. Then these things can be given more emphasis, how soil can be conserved in the community, how animal husbandry can be developed, People can take care of the cows, bullocks, buffaloes, goats, sheep, and other animals, livestock animals, then people's participation. So there is much emphasis on self-help. There is much emphasis on self-help. There is much emphasis on self-help and helping oneself, helping themselves. Then cooperation and community ownership. And community ownership was taken emphasis. Then technology acceptance, farmers adapt innovations when guided properly, because when farmers will be guided properly, when guided, they can adopt the innovations, new technologies better. And what is the historical impact? This influenced first and second 5-year plans. What is the historical impact? The influence for the first and second 5-year plans. And it is inspired for the community development program, which I initiated. The community development program was initiated in the popularly known as CD program. Was initiated in the 1952. So this initiative inspired for the community development program that is to be taken place in the year 1952. Then coming to Nilokheri project. Nilokheri project was started in the year 1948, and this was started by S.K. De. And the main purpose was to resettle roughly 7,000 refugees from West Pakistan. And this was a Nilokeri project, is a pioneering rural development, and mainly basically for rehabilitation. This was for rehabilitation experiment in Haryana, India, launched by SK there to resettle roughly 7,000 refugees from West Pakistan. So it often called as Masdar Manzil, means self-reliant township. It is often referred as Masdar. It is often referred as Masdar Manzil. Masdar Manzil. It gets self-reliant township. Self-reliant township focusing on cooperative agro-industrial development. How agro-industrial development can be possible? Cooperative agro-industrial development can be possible. And blending agriculture with technical vocational training. If agriculture they can learn, and technical vocational training is given to the community. Vocational training, it can help for self-sufficient community. It will help for creating or building a self-sufficient community. Self-sufficient community. Then the objective was to rehabilitate displaced refugees after partition. The main thing is to rehabilitate displaced refugees, and main focus was providing housing to them, housing facilities to them. They can get houses, providing vocational training to them so that they can be skilled, vocational training to them, and providing employment opportunities to them, and emphasize livelihood creation rather than mere living. And how they can, after getting placed very well, how they can go for livelihood creation. And they can be engaged in various livelihood activities for earning their own income, for sustenance. Own income for sustenance. Then the founder was already told this. This is by SK. He later becomes India's Minister of Community Development. Minister of Community Development. And played a key role in rural development policies, rural development policies of India. And his model is called, I already told this, his model is called as Masdar Manzil. This is important point. His model is called, I already told this, Masdar Manzil. The means aiming to self-sufficient agro-industrial township. Self-sufficient agro-industrial township. People can get the vocational training and they can be skilled better. Another key features are removal of middlemen. Middlemen should be removed here. No involvement of middlemen. And promotion of dignity of labor who are doing the manual work. They can be given emphasis, and promotional aspects should be given, means they can be main emphasis. They can be given the main emphasis. And development of cooperatives, dairy cooperatives, poultry, and agriculture. How this can be better developed. And infrastructure development. Established about 1,100 means 1,100 acres of reclaimed swamp land. This was established around about 11 acres, 1,100 acres, 1,100 acres developed. Then training centers were there, schools, hospitals, and technical and industrial workshops. Technical and industrial workshops. Then what is the significance? One of the earliest example of a urban model means rural plus urban model. Urban model integration. Then demonstrated how to combine rural development, how rural development can be combined with industrial growth, so that social welfare is possible. People can be self-dependent by utilizing their own resources. People can be self-dependent. They can utilize their own natural resources, human resources in the localities, and they can be self-sufficient or self-reliant, self-sufficient. And what is the impact? Its success influenced post-independence rural development strategies. After independence, what are the strategies were there for rural development? All are influenced by this, and it inspires similar activities and contributes to the foundation of community development program. Already told this is 1952. This is community development programs. It led to the formulation of community development program, initiation of community development program in 1952, and strengthening the idea of integrated rural development in India. Integrated rural development in India means rural development, how it can be done in a whole or integrated rural development programs in India. Thank you all. If you find this useful for you, please like this video and subscribe. Thank you all. And it will be very relevant for B.Sc, M.Sc, and Ph.D. agricultural students. Thank you all.